I got two blunts in my thoughts. Mind if I share that with you? I actually don't have any weed on me. I ran out, and the weed man didn't come up clutch today. But that's another story. Uh, I only reason I say this because someone said they like when I say it, so I just kept it a part of the opening. And yeah. So my name's Dontavius. This is Smoked Out Conversations. This is just me giving you a diary of my thoughts. Sometimes it's just me. Sometimes I may have another person with me. Either way, it's a it's a conversation being had. Uh, so uh, I've been potting lately, feeling a little better about myself, trying to get my life together. Excuse me. And I had a conversation with Vince earlier where I was talking about something my family said, something my mom said, in which my mom said she missed me, and she started naming off the things that I do for her instead of saying she actually misses me, the person. And at that very moment, I kind of felt used. But Vince pointed out something that I probably realized myself. I was just in denial. And it was the part where he said that what he say? That these are the things that I chose to do. And they they miss me for the things that I personally chose to do. And in a sense, well, not in a sense, he was right. I chose to be the errand boy for my mom. I chose all of this. And I feel like without running errands, I wouldn't provide any value to my family. To be honest with you, if Donnie wasn't the errand boy, if Donnie chose to stand on his own too, would I be valuable to you guys? And that was a question that I had to ask myself. What is my value to my own family? And part of me, with my low self esteem, I feel like I'm low value anyway. And that's not something I should be saying, but that's the reality of the situation. I'm a low value man. I can talk all this cash shit. Yeah, I own my own place. I'm barely making ends meet. This YouTube shit ain't going well, but you know what? Slow motion better than no motion. And it's just a lot to deal with sometimes. Like I said, I really don't trip about it. I mean, but any decision that was made is because of me. I made the decision. And sometimes I feel like my value is very low. Where I don't think people really value me. And it's not because of them. I think it's just really because of me. I'm not going to point any fingers at anybody. But if I don't value myself, others will not value me. honest, I don't value me. If I did, I'll still be skinny instead of fat. I wouldn't be so injury prone. I wouldn't have arthritis in my knees. I wouldn't have had 3 shoulder surgeries. I wouldn't have put myself through rehab and physical therapy for 10 years of my life. Like, since 2013, it is 2023. I take that back, 11 years. Since 2012, which was my first injury, I say 10. No, it would be 10 because 2013 was the first time I was in physical therapy rehab or whatever you want to call it. But no, I'm going to go with since my first injury because that's how it starts. So since 2012, 11 years, I've been hurt. Injury after injury. Setback after setback. I was homeless 2 more times, and I had an anxiety attack that triggered me going into cardiac arrest at 31. You know the fucking story. If you watch me, you know the story. And that realization hits me a lot, just like dealing with my own mortality, accepting that I can and possibly could die young. I don't want to think about it. It's not something I dwell on. It's not something I want for myself. But I try to take care of myself as best as I can. And I do need to do better because however y'all want to talk about this, fat shit is not cool. And I will keep saying that. Being fat isn't great. It's not. It shouldn't be promoted. It shouldn't be an excuse for it. Get your ass up, go to the gym, and get yourself together. There's no reason that 75% of Americans should be obese, and I'm part of the 75%. That is disgusting. So I'm telling this to myself as well as anyone else. Fix your shit. And that's basically what I'm telling myself. Fix your shit, Donnie. These women aren't going to like you as long as you keep carrying yourself with this low self-esteem that you keep wearing on your sleeve. This phony smile that people can really see through. You're showing your hand, Donnie. You need to go back to Stone Face Killer. Stone Face Killer, Donnie. No, I'm not a killer, but I'm just saying I had a way better demeanor when I had confidence in myself, when my life was right, and when I was in shape. And you know, sometimes I even think my own friends are trying to find their way away from me. Like, I have a friend that I've known for over 20 years. Sometimes I feel like she wants to get away from me sometimes. I do. Sometimes there are times where I feel like I'm trying to salvage a situation. Or maybe I'm just paranoid. Sometimes I feel like the one friend I feel I do have don't really fuck with me. And I'm not, and that's just my paranoid mind because in reality, she fucks with me. In reality, she talks to me, but there are times where we have our conversation and she cuts it short. And so in my head, I feel like she's found another person to talk to. She's found a replacement for me. or she has other interests that doesn't include me. And we're in two different states. I get it. I understand. But, and there's this part of me that wish that she would just tell me because so I can move on. Because I really love her. I really do. I really enjoy her. I really enjoy her conversation. I really enjoy her time. I enjoy everything about her. But if I'm not what she's enjoying, then tell me so I can move on and change my position on things. I'm not going to stop talking to you. I'm not going to dog you. I'm not going to denigrate you. I'm not going to do anything but continue to treat you with love and respect because at least you kept it real with me. Now, I'm not saying this is reality. I'm just saying this is what goes on in my head. These are the thoughts I really don't speak about. I'm not saying it's true because if I tell you the reality of the situation, it's the complete opposite of everything I'm thinking. But I'm so paranoid at people turning their back on me. It's just like when it happens, I don't want to be surprised by it. You see what I'm saying? Like I've had a nigga that I grew up with for over 20 years turn his back on me on some bitch ass shit. Now I haven't spoke this nigga name since 2013. I don't say his name. I don't speak of his existence. This is the first time, maybe the first time in a while, I've actually addressed it. Even down to my little brother who I used to do this shit with. Me and him, we good, but bro, I love you, but when you say the shit that you said to me and how that shit transpired, it's hard for me to trust you. It's hard for me to have that conversation with you. It's all love. I don't want nothing bad for you. You my brother at the end of the day. I don't want nothing bad for you. I'm 3 years away from 40. My mind is not dealing with beef. I don't want beef with none of you niggas. You disagree with me, cool. Just go your way, dog. Cause it's not gonna go past words. Unless you just that type of stupid motherfucker that think putting your hands on me is a good idea. I'm not in that space anymore. That even goes for my brother. I don't want issues. I want peace. Shaking your hand that day created the peace I needed. So there's no hatred, there's no evil, there's no malice. There's just separation. That's what it is. I'm like, listen, I'm glad the nigga doing better. I want what's best for him, but keep me out of it. That's just my whole scenario, and that's just not with him. That's with anybody. If we have an issue, state your issue, move on, keep me the fuck out of it. Keep me out of it. I don't want to deal with it. Okay, you think this and this. All right, cool. Whatever. It ain't true. But just like the previous owner of the place I live in now. After I bought the place, this nigga was complaining about a washer I didn't pay for. Fair enough. But then he had the audacity to try to tell me I'm not a man of my word. Motherfucker, I didn't give you my word on anything. I gave you my word that I was going to pay you in full for the place at the time that I said I was going to pay you. And I did that. That's the only time I gave you my word. I didn't give you my word on shit else, my nigga. So shut the fuck up with all of that. You talking about you stand on business. What business, nigga? What? You came over here to collect a funky ass washer, my G. And then talk to me crazy and expect me not to like feel away. This nigga up here gonna text me in all caps like I can't read what the fuck he's saying. Nigga, I can read. Can you listen? I told you what I told you, and I stand on that. But yeah, I don't partake in that bullshit. I really don't. I'm not in that space anymore. Like, why the fuck? Like, a washer, my G? You know what? And then at first I was gonna pay him. And then, like I said, I don't take disrespect lightly. So I told his ass, go get this shit, bro. Go the fuck on. Go the fuck on. I don't care anymore. Kiss my ass. But yeah, I don't care anymore. This will be the one and only time I address this shit. Like, bro, I literally found the same washer you took from me for $400 less. Now you stuck with a washer. Because I ain't buying that shit from you. I don't want to do business with you. My business is done. And I give you my word, my business is done with you. Now I'm giving you my word. I give you my word, I'm done doing business with you. Talking about some stand on some business. Nigga, this is a funky ass washer. If you don't come take this shit. But I don't care anymore. You talking to me crazy? That's with anybody. I don't play that shit. And like I said, I don't try to be a tough guy to anybody. I don't try that tough guy shit in no chat. I try to keep it cordial. I try to keep it respectable. Like, people don't understand, even when I'm wrong, I'm trying to show you some respect. But when you think you can talk crazy to me and I'm showing you respect, nigga, you got me fucked up. You really do. Like, I stand on my respect. You're not disrespecting me, my nigga. You are not doing that. That is the only time you'll get a reaction from me that you're not going to like. I'm a man first. A biological man. God damn it. None of this weird shit. I am a man. First and foremost. And I will two-piece any of you niggas about my respect. I give you my word. Unless you actually hear me say it, don't ever assume I give you my word on anything. Because as a man, all I got is my word and my balls. And I don't break my fucking word. When I say something, I mean it. And I stand on it. Don't ever misconstrue what the fuck I said. I said what I said. I should have sent it to your ass in all caps so you could fucking read it. Goofy ass nigga. I got a little mad there. But all in all, my motto now is keep me out of it. I love my brother. I do. Keep me out of it. Even the nigga that keep me out of it. Keep me out of it, nigga. You go about your business and stay with your funky ass washer. You want this dryer run me my 500. Nothing else needs to be said. Uh, like I said, I just got a few things on my mind. But yeah, it's just really hard to trust sometimes. It's just, I don't know, bro. I like I am. I'm good. I don't want to overdo it, but I am good. Beef, keep it. Keep me out of it. If if you don't want to kick it with me, let me know, and I'll move on. That's one thing I know I'm good at, moving on. I move on from a lot of shit, trust me. If it means not communicating with you, nigga, I am more than happy to do that. So, hell, it's like I told my friend when we started talking in 2013. I'm not in a place to chase a friendship. I'm too old for that. If you want to be here, be here. But once you leave, don't come back. When you say fuck me or to hell with this friendship or whatever it is you're going to need to get off your chest, do not come back under any circumstances. I don't want you back. You stay over there. You'll be lucky if I acknowledge your presence. Not in that space no more. Keep me out of it once again. But I feel like this conversation I'm having with myself is long enough. If you guys listen, thank you. Appreciate it. Love you. But outside of that, I'm going to go to bed. And I'm going to have a personal conversation with the higher power. And see, take a good look at everything I've been doing wrong with my life. And correct it as best as I can. And I hope you guys are doing that too. I don't say this often, but like, comment, subscribe. If you want to share your story with me, speak your piece, yo. I'm listening. It may give me the inspiration to have that conversation with you. So, that being said, I got 2 blunts in my thoughts. You mind if I share that with you? Bless.